And welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the Lost Podcast of Titan, a father and son journey through the sci-fi series that unite our generations. My name is Jeremiah.
My name is Michael.
I occasionally remember to introduce ourselves, and I send this plea out to our audience to save us. I was hoping the Star Trek animated series would be good, and I was hopeful for the first few episodes because I was engaged. The stories were at least entertaining, if not interesting. And now this is our second. I think this is our second bad one in a row, and
We're hitting a bad patch here, is what it is.
we're hitting a bad patch. And once again, we have further mounting evidence that William Shatner is a liar, hack, and a fraud.
I thought you meant Gene Roddenberry.
No, this is no. Gene Roddenberry is also a liar, a hack, and a fraud, but now so is William Shatner, because once again, this is stealing for his movie. Completely stealing. This is reviewing the magic. Wait, what the fuck is the name of this fucking episode?
The Magicks of Megas-Tu, and I think you're saying this was the test reel for the fifth Star Trek film.
It stole some parts of it. So, the Enterprise, for whatever reason, is going to go to the center of the galaxy, which is the point of all creation. I love that. All matter is coming from the center of the galaxy, not the universe, the galaxy. They go in, they pass through a barrier, a storm barrier, and then all of a sudden, they are greeted by a satyr, half man, half goat, all abs, name of Lucian. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would have turned around then, but for you, I continue watching this episode.
Or you could have just left it up to me. You're gonna say, take it, Papa, and just go and fix yourself a sandwich.
So this episode has some issues. The episode summary is basically this: in the center of the galaxy is a planet or an existence that is in another dimension where the laws of physics and reality don't exactly work. Magic works, and the people of this dimension found Earth. Only Earth is important, and decided to go to Earth. And they were burned for being witches, and they're kind of concerned, and they put humanity on trial. And Spock defends it, and I have issues with this, but they go through their defense, and they manage to get freedom, and on top of that, they also help out Lucian because Lucian is just misunderstood. And oh my god, this episode.
Well, in the first place, you had these beings who were able to travel through interstellar space, move through dimensions. They make it to Earth, and a bunch of what were technically hillbillies,
Primitives, burn them.
yeah, just managed to overcome them and burn them at the stake or hang them and stuff. What's wrong with this picture?
Mm-hmm. And also, I love how Spock, the most logical person on the ship, comes to the theory of how magic is supposed to work, and then just starts demanding the magic to come to him. He knows this is how it works. He starts trying to physically alter the things, and the rest of the crew can start doing this too. And that's when I knew Sulu was my guy, because Sulu.
I know where this is going.
Sulu, he finally gets magic to work, and what is the first thing he does? He makes a woman. I'm like, yes.
I mean, Spock, you go ahead and move the chess pieces all you want. That's great. Sulu, I'm gonna make me a date here.
Also, they made Sulu. They made George Takei. I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth. Whatever. I thought Takai was Chinese for expensive or something like that, and it's actually pronounced Takei, but whatever. There's a scene when Lucian is basically trying to protect the crew, but the inhabitants of Megas-Tu find out that there are humans orbiting their planet, and they send ghostly voices, and I swear Takei did not change his voice a single bit. It's like It's basically him trying to pretend to scare a 5-year-old kid by doing a spooky voice. It's like, ooh.
You caught that too, yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, is that Sulu? Did a very quick Google. That was Sulu. It's like Sulu was pretending to scare a little kid. I'm like, no, this isn't working. No, you have to put on a voice. Where's Doohan? Was Doohan even in this episode? Oh yes, he was.
He was the voice of Lucian.
Oh, that's okay. That'll explain that.
And do you know who was the voice of Asmodeus? Or Asmodeus?
Oh, Gene Roddenberry.
No.
Oh, no.
Ed Bishop.
Who's Ed Bishop?
He was Commander Straker in the TV series UFO. He was also the voice of Captain Blue.
Never seen it.
Yes, you saw you saw him as the voice of Captain Blue in Captain Scarlet.
That's the one with the backwards driving tank, right?
Yeah, in fact, he was the one.
I stopped watching right about then. Yes.
Well, you do know that Captain Scarlet is indestructible, though.
I've heard it mentioned once or twice. I swear, we're going to have one episode where I just tear that fucking show apart.
We ought to plan to do a Captain Scarlet episode. I'll pick the episode.
Oh, you'll pick I'm not even going to review the episode. I'm just going to go, this motherfucker is indestructible. How is he supposed to be in danger? Listen, Star Trek. Listen, this is our Star Trek review. Anyway.
Oh Lord!
I'm sorry. I'm getting worked up. That show fucking pisses me off. It was like our last episode. I was trying really hard not to say that I stopped watching John Wayne movies after Genghis Khan because that was the peak of his acting chops right there. That there couldn't be anything better than when he was Genghis Khan. Killed half of Hollywood too.
Give yourself a pat on the back. Not even John Wayne fans. A lot of John Wayne fans never seen The Conqueror.
Oh, but it has that one scene with the dancing girl. Like that was scandalous, even for the 90s. Holy shit.
Well, I'm sure John Wayne appreciated it.
They probably insisted on it. Oh, but anyway,
but
so
trying to get back to the subject, the episode was written by Larry Brody, who surprises me by having a lot of writing credits attached to his name.
Oh, so I did. Okay. So this episode was really bad, and I wanted to look further into it. Apparently, the dialogue and the writing is Gene Roddenberry. The concept, the scenes, the images was Brody. Like at the end of it was Brody watched the final product and saw his script on the television show, but none of his wording, none of his words came out of any of the characters' mouth. That basically Gene Roddenberry had changed everything that they said so that this is what happened.
What the main problem with me is, and the one that almost keeps making me want to go to sleep every time I see this. I'm sorry, but we have worked this. The devil was actually an alien.
Several times.
Creature several times. Arthur C. Clarke perhaps did it best with Childhood's End.
Nope, he's a liar, hack, and a fraud too. But anyway.
No, he is not. Arthur C. Clarke is not a liar, a hack, and a fraud.
How many Ringworld novels are there?
He didn't write Ringworld novel.
Oh, that was a Niven. Shit.
Yes.
How many 2001 novels are there?
Which you admitted to having read.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So who's the liar, hack, and fraud here?
Mr. Clarke, because you can. Okay, there's shit tangent. Anyway, so you can read when an author is doing it just for the money. Sometimes they can get away with it.
Unfortunately.
And sometimes they need to pay rent. I do understand that, but I can tell.
First book review job I ever did was one of the entries in Arthur C. Clarke Rama series, and I really felt bad because I panned that book. Okay, we're in danger of really getting on the train to tangent.
This shows how bad the Magicks of Megas-Tu was, to be honest.
Magicks of Megas-Tu was very bad.
Yes. Also, as I was trying to point out earlier, like William Shatner completely stole the concept of godlike beings at the center of the galaxy for his own movie and directorial debut.
And I'm sorry, the whole center of the galaxy thing was very poorly handled. We're traveling to the center of the universe, and we get a fireworks display.
On top of that, why aren't they sending a probe? Well, let's
you.
risk the
What's
whole
fun?
ship.
The entire starship.
Yeah.
If you really want to read a good, and you're going to boo at me for this, if you really want to read a good center of the galaxy story, go to Larry Niven's story At the Core, which is in his Neutron Star collection.
Does it have the
All right,
puppeteers?
that's enough. No.
No puppeteers. No interest.
Well, wait. The puppeteers did send. The puppeteers did send Beowulf Schaefer out on a mission to explore the core. It was essentially a stunt to test out their new super warp ship.
Are you saying that they're pulling the strings?
Yes. And they sent him, and he finds out that the galactic core is exploding. He contacts the puppeteers with this information and returns to Earth to find out that the puppeteers have essentially said, adios, skipping out of the galaxy. Which is neither here nor there. But
Yes.
this whole, the whole thing, concept, center of the galaxy, was very badly executed, and Star Trek should have known better. Are you familiar with the author Alan Dean Foster?
Isn't he the horror writer?
No.
No.
He's just one of those authors you have to pronounce every one of his names. He's not Alan Foster. He's Alan Dean Foster.
Ah.
But just like James Blish did novelizations of the original series episode, Alan Dean Foster did novelizations of the animated series episode.
Ooh.
And those are actually worth reading because Foster embellished the story. You get like 2/3 of story attached to the half-hour mishmash. So that's my only recommendation in this episode. Don't watch a lot of the episodes. Just go. They're called Star Trek Logs, a collection of stories based on the animated.
Is it expanded what
episode.
Sulu does with his artificial woman?
No,
Oh.
she didn't. Unfortunately,
out.
she didn't last long. But they do have
If she
an
didn't last
episode-
long, good job, Sulu. God damn. My man putting in work.
But they did do an episode depicting a Christmas party on board the Enterprise, where Uhura gets chased around the Christmas tree by one of the other crew people, and
Yeah.
but no, first off, they blow it with the center of the galaxy plot. Then they really blow it by digging up the old chestnut about the devil being an alien creature.
Also, I have an issue with the trial. Like, they're putting humanity on trial again, which, okay, all right, once more, another breach to your friends. But then all of a sudden, Spock comes up and says, but I am only half human. I'm also Vulcan. I will defend the crew of the Enterprise, and the people allow it.
So the judges should have said,
all right,
well, in that
all right,
case, we'll
no,
only
yeah.
punish you halfway.
But like, no. But like just to the left of Spock was Ensign 3-arm dude, the complete alien.
Yeah, okay.
And where's
they have
Ensign Purr? Like, bring her along.
Oh,
She's my favorite character.
That would have been so great if they'd made that her name instead of Maress. Ensign Purr and your roommate Ensign Furball, or Ensign Hairball.
No. Don't do like that. It's Ensign Purr. Ensign Meow. Emphasis on the meow.
They should have filmed animated sequences showing her sitting at the communications console, and then occasionally she starts grooming her paws. And
Oh, that would have cost money. That would have been shot down right away. Like, holy shit, that's like $20. We can't do that.
But you're talking about the trial scene.
Yeah.
I noticed that they have Christine Chapel next to Uhura, but if you go across to the other side of the people in the stock, there's a blonde in an engineering outfit, I presume, and I'm wondering who the heck she was. I understand it's probably Mr. Kyle, the transporter chief, at the far left-hand side.
Listen, there's
And
400. Supposed to be 400 people on that ship, and there was maybe 12 total on trial. I would have taken over the ship and be like, "Well, good luck." Ensign Per.
but that's a very good point. Why did Spock automatically become the one to?
Because he's the chosen one. He's the Kwisatz Haderach.
Right, he's the one who will bring balance to the force. But or maybe just because he was the highest ranked officer.
That would be
Couldn't
Kirk.
allow some. Yes, but they were judging humanity. They needed the highest ranking non-human.
But he's half
on
human.
the
I'm
Enterprise.
saying the three-armed alien has a better claim.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying that's how the situation worked out.
Or they had more pre-animation stills of Spock ready to go that they could reuse.
Was Spock ready to go?
Yeah. But anyway, so that was the Magicks of Megas-Tu, which took me longer than I want to admit to realize they meant 2TU, not 2 as in the number 2. Because usually they name this shit like Dargos 4, which is the 4th planet in the Dargos system, which makes a lot of sense.
Well, you got to remember this was in a location where natural laws did not apply. As Spock starts out saying, when they arrive at the planet, this was all very illogical. It shouldn't be working. But you notice how quickly he changes his mind once he's able to move chess pieces.
He demands to be able to move chess. He demands it. God, that was so arrogant. I was like, holy crap.
Chess piece, you will move. Attend me, chess piece.
Attend. Chess piece, attend. But that is it. We will take a small break, as next episode we will be reviewing Battle in Outer Space. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
boy. Oh,
Dun,
boy.
dun, dun,
I've been
dun,
waiting
dun.
for your comments on that.
I found a good place to stream it that, wouldn't want me to check for an STD afterwards, so we're all good.
Yes, for those of you are still scratching their heads, Battle in Outer Space is a Japanese science fiction movie, almost as old as I am. And what was the last film was it Threads, or what was the last film we discussed?
What was the last film we discussed? The last film we discussed was a good question. I don't know. I don't think it was Threads.
Was it? But anyway, for the next assignment, I wanted to give you something with more action and color. So that's why I picked Battle in Outer Space. Plus,
what do you mean color? It's black and white.
Battle in Outer Space is a color film.
No, it's not. It's black and white.
If you're streaming a black and white film, then you need to find another streaming service.
It's the fake color.
What do you mean the fake color?
But anyway, we'll catch y'all next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Take care and behave.
Bye-bye.